question of the days. Well, first of all, I haven't done a live in a minute. So shout out to everybody that has helped us get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful to all of you guys. And yeah, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but it's been raining a lot in Florida. And now we finally got like a nice sunny day. So I've been getting a lot of comments of people asking me about the Type R and some of the other vehicles and stuff that we've had. And they want to know what's the right car to get if you have a family, or if you're single, or in a bunch of different scenarios. People want to know what's the right vehicle to get. So this live is going to help address some of those questions you guys have been asking. So for me, I have a family. Our household is five. So we have my wife and my three kids, and myself. So that brings us up to five. Now, for our situation, let's be honest, the best thing for us is like a third row SUV like this Mazda CX-90, this 2025 Mazda CX-90 here. And forgive me for it not being the cleanest. We just got through doing a lot of road trips and grocery getting and stuff like that. But this is what it looks like here on the inside. You got the white leather interior, black stripe down the middle. I noticed that the new Honda Passport did something similar to that too. Y'all copy Mazda. Just had to put that out there. And let me see, it's opened up. Then we have our second row here. So normally when we pick up my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law, like they'll ride here. And then we have my third born over there. And this is probably gonna be the messiest, but yeah, this is where my two other kids sit in the back here in the third row. And then we have the trunk space. Let me So not the most trunk space, but it gets it done. And the cool thing with the CX-90 is that you do get a spare tire underneath all of this stuff here. Let me see if I could lift this up so you guys can see. Bam. So we got the spare tire, and that is amazing. So for a family of five, with three kids, this is perfect. But let's say, and then you just hit this right here. So let's say you're somebody with just one kid, then I would say a good choice for you would be something like this, our Tacoma X Runner. And if you want to get something that's super reliable, something that is really good and can get, if you just got like a wife and one kid, this will get it done. Because, well, first of all, let me show you grocery run. Grocery shopping this time around, but you can see what we got here. All right, so enthusiasts like me, you still got your manual gearbox, you still got lots of storage there. You got 3 cup holders there, more cup holders, 2 more cups inside there if you really need to. You got everything you need with your Bluetooth and all of that. And so I put car seat on both sides, so you can fit car seats in the back, and it will fit pretty much anyone that you need to. And show you. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. So it looks like it's a two-door, but we got the suicide doors. So this is a great option to go if you just, it's like a wife, your wife goes up front. You can put your car seat in the back. And now, cool thing is that we can lift up the seat there, and you got your jack and everything underneath there. You need to switch out your spare tire. And the thing about old like this is that we get a full-size spare that looks just like this. The same wheel combination, same everything. So it won't look like it's just look like, nothing. So this is my recommendation for people that you're married and you just got like one kid, right? So X Runner or a truck, with an access cab will do it if you just got one kid. And this is if you're just single or you're married and it's just you and your wife. Because let's be honest, this is not going to do it if you have kids. I mean, so to Chaotic, Blueprint Want to Lead, 100 Grand Nate. Shout out to Race Car 21, to Moose 2X. Shout out to Will Motivation. Shout out to Speed Demon, Fast Life, Kappa for Life, Robert, everyone at Rockstar. A lot of guys have, and I know with you, he had this, and what he would just, so I can't push the seat all the way back, all the way forward, but he would just scoot the seat forward and put the kid seats in the back, and he was okay. That doesn't really work for me, but in a pinch, the Mustang, the S650 Mustang GT does have it to where you can put your car seats. You see those two little dots in the back there? So you can put in car seats in the back here, and you can make it work if you have a small family, a wife and one kid. But even then, I don't recommend it. I would say go for a truck, a pickup truck, even one with an, so this is a small pickup truck, one with an access cab. I guess the modern day equivalent would be like the Ford Maverick. So you can get a Ford Maverick and you'll be okay. And the good thing about having a truck is that you can fill up with groceries and you don't have to worry about anything. This one has a built-in inverter in the back here. And this water heater in the back here, I was able to buy that at Home Depot and throw that in the back here and it worked just fine. But ideally, if you have a family with a wife and two or more kids, the CX-90 is really what you want to get. And to me, so the good thing about the CX-90, it's a inline turbo 6, right? So let's take a look. You got inline 6-cylinder turbo 6. It's fast, it's fun. This is preferred trim and it comes with the sunroof. It's a do everything because it's all-wheel drive. You can take it anywhere in inclement weather and you'll be fine. Like it's been raining a lot here recently, and I've seen people have to slow down. I didn't have to slow down at all in our CX-90. It was just perfect, like literally just perfect. So is the Tacoma X-Runner. And the Tacoma X-Runner, whenever it rains or anything, I can take it anywhere. Don't have to worry about anything. It's just I'm limited to the amount of people I can have with me. So nobody can really sit behind me, but I can have somebody on the passenger side and somebody sitting behind the passenger if they're not that tall, But this, to me, is the best solution if you have a family. This is the best solution if you're married with like one kid, and then any type of truck. You can get like a bigger truck and you'll still be fine. And the good thing with mid-size and smaller trucks like this is that I can park this in my garage, and that's the plus of getting something like this. So I literally, I'm not gonna do it now. Should I do it now? I might do it live. So I always back this in and it parks right here next to the S650 Mustang GT. So it's a great combination if you can do both. If you can go ahead and get a cheaper truck like this or a Ford Maverick or something like that, mid-size truck that you can do everything, get your groceries and have fun and all of that, and use it as a work truck even, and then still have your sports car, that's the best way to go. That's the most ideal in my opinion. Like that's the way that I would go. But if, I would say if you're single, then I would say Mustang is the way to go. Like out of all the sports cars and everything that's available right now, there's not that many that give you the type of value. And then, let me show you something else with Mustang that is good, even if you have a family. Because I've gone on grocery runs with my S650 Mustang, and surprisingly, this thing has a ton of room. I don't know if you guys can see all that space in there. A ton of space inside of the X650 Mustang. So I've been able to fit. So if I really wanted to, I could have gotten this same amount of groceries that I have here. So all the groceries that I have here, I could have easily taken that in the S650 Mustang, no problem. Now here's the downside of the CX-90. Now I could not have taken all of these with the CX-90 with the third row up, because that is the, so it's a catch-22. So yes, with the CX-90, I can fit everyone that I need to in here, and that's not going to be an issue. Like I can fit people. It's a great people mover. But if I wanted to get all that groceries that I just got, I would have needed to either take in the Mustang or the X Runner, because yeah, I wasn't going to be able to fit all of that in here unless there was nobody, unless like I took out the car seats in the back and I folded down the third row. If I fold down the third row, then yes, but to have it as it is, that's not going to work. So yeah, so normally whenever I have to go get groceries, I would either take the X Runner or the Mustang, because as I just showed, I'll go back and I'll show you again. The Mustang definitely has a lot of room for getting groceries and stuff. So if you're a single person, absolutely highly recommend the Mustang GT, because it's fun, it's loud, it's going to give you all the excitement and stuff that you need. Great to go on dates. Like, so whenever my wife and I go on dates, we normally would take I think she won't say it, right? But I think she secretly enjoys when we go on dates in the Mustang, because it's just a little bit more fun, man. It's fun. I'll start it up with you guys. It's fun when you can, let me put this seat back. Ooh. Let's get that out of there. Come on. Bam. Yes. So I got to adjust the seat some more. Yeah, it's fun when you can hit that start button and hear that rumble, man. Oh, I love that rumble. Whoa, let's lower that music. Yes. So yeah. So hopefully this video answers a lot of questions for you guys that are wanting to know what's the right vehicle to get. So if you're single and you have one kid, you can get away with the Mustang GT. You can make it work. If you're single, perfect Mustang GT all the way, or sports car, And let me turn this off. And if you're married with one child or more, a pickup truck, you can make it work, especially if you want something that's gonna, you need something for work and you want to be able to park it in your garage for safety and stuff like that. So you can make something like this X Runner work. But if you have a wife and 3 kids, then your best bet is going to be something like this, a third row SUV like our 2025 Mazda CX-90. Now, let me give you guys some alternatives, right? So this is my setup. I recently just did a video that you guys will be seeing. It's going to be dropping this Friday, comparing our S650 Mustang GT to a BMW M3 competition. So let's say you just want to get the best of all worlds, then that's something that I highly recommend. You can get a BMW M3 that has good space and it's fun. So you're still going to get the sports car that's going to mop most other sports cars. It has a big trunk. You can put your groceries in there. Another car that would fall under that type of scenario would be it's not going to be as powerful, but it's going to be more cost effective. The Subaru WRX, the VB WRX, that's a good do everything type of car where I can fit 3 car seats in the back of that car, and my wife can drive in there comfortably. I can pick up people and they're not going to be worried about having any room issues or space or anything like that. So that's something that I would recommend. A Subaru VBWRX, and you guys know I've owned a VBWRX, I've owned the STI, I've owned the Golf R, a Mark 7.5 Golf R, as well as a Mark 8 Golf R. I will not recommend those for families because there's not that much space in the background, in a back seat, sorry. There's not that much space. It's a smaller vehicle. And then also, it's just not great for moving people. I would put that more on par with the Mustang. And in some cases, the Mustang is better because it has better trunk space. To me, I think it has more trunk space. Yes, the hatchback of a GR Corolla and a Golf is ideal for certain people, especially when you can fold down the back seats. So yeah, I put it in that area there. Another great vehicle would be the Honda Civic Type R. So if you have 2 kids, if you have a wife and 2 kids, get the Honda Civic Type R. That is the best all-around vehicle for me if you have two kids. So two, if you got two, that's the best way to go, because with the Type R, it has that little thing in the middle where you can't put in a third car seat. So it's perfect for if you have two kids. You got two kids, get you a Honda Civic Type R, and that has a ton of room for grocery stuff in the back of it. So when I had my Type R, I actually did a video where I took all my kids, well, actually no, I took two of my kids, and I went on a grocery run and filled all the groceries in the back. Kids sat comfortably, no issues. Thing is still fun and fast, and oh man, I miss that car. Comment below, let me know, should I get another Type R, guys? You guys let me know if you think I should get another Type R, because I'm highly considered. That was a great do everything vehicle, especially for somebody with a family. I guess another car that would fall under that same thing that might be even better for a family would be the Hyundai Elantra N. That's a good vehicle that has decent space and stuff like that. And if you're up there, you can do like what up there in the money brackets, you can do like what Q did and get a CT4 V Blackwing. That's Q to Chaotic for those of you who don't know. You can get a CT4 V Blackwing, or you can get a CT5 V Blackwing, or any Cadillac, for that matter, I think would pretty much work in that regard. Also CX-5s and SUVs and stuff like that. But this is more for the enthusiasts, and if you're looking for compromise vehicles, you want something that you're not going to hate your life driving. Like for me, I enjoy driving my X-Trail. Now I actually also enjoy driving the 690 because of that turbo inline six. It is fun to drive, and the shifts, everything is nice. It accelerates pretty good, and I absolutely enjoy driving our S650 Mustang GT. So I wanted to do this for all the auto enthusiasts out there, and you're trying to find something that's going to fit your family but still be fun. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. If it is, comment below and let me know. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And with that, Race Car Friends out.